Hi, y'all. Come on. Yeah. Why should I worry? Why should I fret? Why? Y'all, I'm glad you asked. Listen, we're talking about trust today. We're talking about lack of trust. And y'all listen up, listen up. I'm Apostle Temika. You can call me Apostle T. You can call me Pastor T. Just don't call me outside of God's best for me. But listen, y'all, lack of trust. Why should we worry? Why should we fret on who likes us, who don't like us? How can we trust people? And some of us have encountered some really harsh truths with people that we have, we invested time in. We thought they were our friend to the end. We thought that, they were our ride or die. Listen, we thought that it was going to be the forever kind of a love. Listen, this question called lack of trust. Lord, why shouldn't we worry? Why shouldn't we fear? Why shouldn't we fret? But I want to tell you this. Let's look at Romans. Let's look at Romans chapter 12, 17 through 21. This is a societal issue that we can see in the unchurched and the churched, sinner or saint, is the failure to trust, the lack to be able to trust another human being. And so there are mixed ideas of God says trust him, not people. But listen, y'all. In order to build relationships, and our God is a relational God, we have to trust to a degree. We have to trust people to a degree to be vulnerable. That is how true, genuine relationships are built and established, through shared communion and rapport. Okay, so that in itself, in a nutshell, is the thing called the epitome of trust building. Okay, so how do we get over our nervousness to trust and be able to show trust? Let's look at Romans 12, 17 through 21. I'm going to be quick, y'all, because these are supposed to be 5-minute inspirationals, okay, daily inspirations and motivations. So God says in Romans 12, 17 through 21, through Apostle Paul, recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, as much as you can, he says, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. He says, don't give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. And I know better than anybody, people will push your buttons. I know. I just had a situation this morning. People will try to push your buttons. But listen, God says, therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Listen, how do you get over lack of trust? When I do what's peaceable within me as God requires, and there is no evil intent or motive towards no individual, even if we know that they have it towards us, or even though we're just meeting them, we should afford them this, that there is still some good in humanity. I'm going to try you out. And if by happenstance you're a slick shyster, you're a shady lady, you're a big mouth McGrady, listen, we have to let God handle that. Okay? Hey, we have to let God handle shady lady and big mouth McGrady. Okay? We just have to continue to show the love of God and be peaceable towards them. And when we see their true colors, listen, we love accordingly. God still says, if they are hungry, feed them. If they need something to drink, give them something to drink. Didn't I say you have to hold fire in your bosom and be burned, right? No. So listen, the way we get over lack of trust is this. Know there is still good in the humanity, in the humankind, the human breed, and believe that because of that, you're one of them. So even if somebody is less than humane to you, you just be grateful that you were humane to them, and God will take care of that, right? He will. But before I go, I wanted to give y'all the definition of distrust. Lack of confidence in. to deem questionable, doubt the ability to rely upon. So we would be presuming or assuming how someone is before we get to know them. If we have lack of trust starting off, then that means we have not afforded them the opportunity to show us, can we be confident in them? Okay, do I have to question whether or not they're going to do something I asked them to do? Or, oh man, I just met you, but I already doubt that you have the ability that I can rely on you. I've already met you, but I'm already going to afford to you the fact that I can't trust that I can rely on you. That's unfair. That's unfair. So, lack of trust, how do you deal with it? Love like God loves, and be peaceable. God will handle it. Be blessed.